Before we begin the video, if you haven't yet, come on down and join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. Hey guys, welcome back for our next set review. So yeah, in today's video, we will be checking out the Tournament of Elements. First, I'll be discussing the build of the set, then the minifigures, and lastly, a final rating out of 10. And that's about it, so let's get started. So this is the tournament set. It's basically a remake of Dojo Showdown from Season 4, but at the same time, very different feel they're going for here. First off, the Jade Blades, there's a lot of them in this set, and I really like the variety. Over here you have the spinning platform, and then a stand here with two-sided blades and broadswords. This is very similar to a stand we actually see in the show, and then up here with a dagger and some other swords, and again, I really like the variety. Also this tree branch here, which is also green too, and that fits in very nicely with the set. I think the variety of Jade Blades and the overall presence of them is great. And the colors of this set are fantastic. You have a variety of colors. Of course, there's green, there's tan, dark blue, black, but also the red here really stands out. These red poles look fantastic. They really provide a splash of vibrancy, whereas the rest of the colors are more, I guess, calm. So yeah, I really like those, and the bottom is fantastic. So first off, you got the Book of Spells here for Klaus. Really glad this was included. It looks just like it did in the actual show. And there actually is a page in here as well with a sticker, so that is awesome. And then also in this barrel as well, there actually are rollerblades, which is a great reference to that episode from Season 4. I forgot which episode it was. I think it was called Ninja Way or Ninja Roll or something. But yeah, that's a really clever reference, and I think the bottom and overall this entire set has some great references to the show. I also like these pieces in the back, kind of like walls or screens or doors or whatever. But yeah, that's great. If you go up here, the top is also really nice. These railings are good too. I like how they're gold, and how this one in the center has these dragon bone blade hilts on either side. Ever since this piece was introduced for Season 9, they've really done a great job of using it in the future for other sets. I also like these two kind of like banners, and it looks great with these swords and the Anacondre symbol. Also, you have these vases here, and another really clever reference. Inside this one, actually, there is a Jade Blade, which is a reference to that fight between, I think, Jacob and Skylar. That's really clever. And then this is, of course, the top of the set. This looks very nice, and yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic set. The references, definitely a lot of stuff here that Ninjago fans and, you know, Season 4 fans like myself really will appreciate. Also included are these. So this is that thing you roll around and you put a minifigure on. And here's an actual spinner with glitter in it, which is nice. So yeah, that's cool if you ever want to play with minifigures and stuff. But yeah, for the actual minifigures, first up we have Golden Lloyd. And I just want to say the stand is great. I love this logo, and really good for display purposes. And so yeah, let's take a look at this actual minifigure now. And so this is kind of a look at what the Season 14 figure will look like, because of course this hairpiece is the same, and it's a really good hairpiece. I feel like this idea of headbands plus hair is super creative, and the headband is nice. I feel like it's just a bit big on this minifigure. I might have made it a bit more thin, but it's no real big deal. The head is good. Let's see, does he have a dual-sided head? Yes, he does. And yeah, so this hairpiece, great. I feel like it's such a creative idea, and he also has armor and swords. And the actual torso, very similar to what he has for his Season 14 suit. This belt with the symbol for Lloyd on it is great. All of the ninja have something like this on their 10th anniversary suits, so I do like that common element. Also, you can see a dragon here in a what looks to be a darker shade of gold, and that looks really good. I also like these green stripes and this decoration underneath. And the leg printing, the legs are the same for every minifigure for this 10th anniversary wave. He has these straps going across his knee, and the belt is good too. So yeah, this is a great minifigure. This is one of the better 10th anniversary figures, and they're all good, of course. I'd say probably this is my second favorite. And yeah, just behind Cole, really. Then we have Jay, and this is not an exclusive 10th anniversary figure, but this is his Legacy 2 figure. These were introduced last year, and they're really good. It's a great way, first of all, to get their new hair pieces, which is awesome because I had never had Jay's hairpiece or Kai's prior to getting this set and this wave. So I really like that they ended up doing that with the new hairpieces. And as for the actual torso, it's honestly just a better version of these Season 4 suits. These are more detailed and they're very similar, of course, sleeveless, but the feel is a bit different. These feel a bit more, again, detailed. I really like how these say master, or did they say, I think in the last wave there was an error where they said manter, but I can't remember if that was on all of them. And yeah, this is great. Also, we have his symbol here. This was one of Jay's earlier symbols, this Y shape, and that's great. Also, the leg printing is great too. I love this line going up kind of at an angle here, very similar to this right here. And it's a great minifigure going around to the back. We also have his original lightning symbol. Looks fantastic, and I really love these Legacy 2 minifigures. They are definitely great. And then we also have Kai's as well. Kai's is another good one. Personally, I like Jay's more just because of the colors, but this is pretty good too. I like how this one is slightly different from Jay's in the sense that this master text is actually on this left side instead of the right side as it was on Jay's. So just these small differences, I think, help to kind of vary up the minifigures. Of course, Kai does have his symbol here as well, and gloves and sleeveless arms. Also, the leg printing is good too. I really like this shade of red, and in comparison to darker shades of red on this belt and the knee straps. And going around to the back, he also has this symbol as well. So yeah, I mean, these Legacy 2 minifigures, these tournament-style minifigures, really, really good stuff in my opinion. Next up is going to be Legacy Izor, and I don't really remember what the original figure looked like, but this is pretty good. He has this epic-looking mohawk, and I also like how, even with the Ninja minifigures as well, it was the same case, how he does have this Anacondre symbol on the back, and some other printing as well. This looks like a belt. Very, very nice back printing, and on the front, yeah, I mean, his head is great. I love this Anacondre tattoo in the shape of a backwards S. And of course, he's missing an eye as well. I also like his fangs, and yeah, the head is nice. I also really like this jacket. This belt is great. It looks like two snakes, and that's definitely what they were going for. Also, he has a fang, and we can see a bit of his buffness, his six-pack or whatever. And the jacket is really good too. And as for the legs, I really like this shade of maroon or kind of an earthy red. It's great. He's got this chain with a key, perhaps to open up the prisons or something, I don't know. And also toe printing, he's got these spiked boots, and yeah, this is a really good minifigure. I definitely like this one. And now we're going to take a look at the Elemental Masters. These are really definitely a highlight of this set, because this set almost completes the Elemental Master collection. So starting here with Jacob, he's got this awesome guitar, really good. Let's get this out of the way so we can get a better look at this minifigure. Yeah, so he's got an afro, really cool. And yeah, let's take this off. Does he have a back? Yes, he does. So he's got this more happy looking expression. And I really like the glasses. He's got the mustache, even some wrinkles on his face. And then at the front, a more determined expression. And also, yeah, shoulder armor. Not really armor, but yeah, I mean, whatever this is, it looks nice. And the torso, really good. This shade of blue, this kind of tropical blue, is fantastic. Nice looking belt and details going on here on the torso. And yeah, the back printing is simple, but still looks pretty good. And I'm really glad that this set, yeah, really goes out of its way to give us the missing, or at least most of the missing Elemental Master minifigures. Of course, though, not just Jacob, you also have some other Elemental Masters. And yeah, this is Gravis. I really like these pieces. They're very nice representations of his powers, and even glitter in them too, which is cool detail-wise. And yeah, let's get these out of the way to get a better look at him. So I like this color, first of all, kind of like this muted red, and I think that's nice. If you remove this turban and go around to the back, he's got another expression. This one is kind of like he's meditating, and I love that most of these minifigures in this set do have two heads. That's really cool. As for the torso, he's got this X in a darker orange, and the belt is nice too. It continues around to the back. I'd say the only drawback here is no leg printing, but that's okay. Generally speaking, the rest of this minifigure is pretty good. And last but not least is going to be Bolobo, the Master of Nature. Very interesting minifigure. He's got this gigantic hairpiece, and I don't think this head is from Ninjago. I heard it was from Hidden Side, but I don't really care. I mean, it's mostly being covered up by this hairpiece. And yeah, the torso's cool. I like how he's shirtless. Of course, not just sleeveless, but he has no shirt at all. You do see kind of these dark green patterns, which I think are cool. And this slash going across with a feather. On the backside, you see a pouch and more of this same design. And yeah, the legs, very simple, just this dark green, a kind of tropical blue belt, and the standard straps. Yeah, I like this minifigure. I like how they went about making his staff as well. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. Really love how, again, the set really goes out of its way to give us these remaining Elemental Masters. If it wasn't already obvious, I really like this set. It's basically like the Gamers Market. Both of these sets have a lot of really good minifigures, but this one, the build is so much better. I also really like how this set appeals to many different groups. For younger people, it isn't too hard to build. And then for older fans and viewers of the TV show, there are many references and Easter eggs that we notice. So for my final rating, I will give this set the full 10 out of 10. And I would have to say this is definitely the best set of this wave. And that's about all for this set review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. Share your thoughts on the Tournament of Elements set down below, and I will see you guys next time.